Welcome back to Midnight Movie Club. In tonight's video we have our very first look at Godzilla vs Kong. In the first ever footage we've seen of Godzilla vs Kong, we see Godzilla swimming towards the surface, and more interestingly, Kong on top of an aircraft carrier, or what I should actually call a Titan carrier, with what looks like a collar around his neck. Now the clip is only 3 seconds long, and the footage of Godzilla swimming towards the surface for a fight isn't enough to make a video on, but what I do want to focus on is Kong, and more specifically that collar on his neck. Now Kong is on top of this sort of aircraft carrier, which we have all heard about already, as apparently Godzilla and Kong will first throw down on top of one or amongst an armada of ships. From this still I've took from the short 3-second clip, it sure does look that way, and it looks like they're about to ramp up for their first bout. It looks like Kong has been brought to Godzilla for a fight against his will. I'm sure Kong wants nothing to do with Godzilla, but once they come face to face, will feel the need to establish himself as the alpha, as the king. It's just in his nature, and Godzilla, when faced with a new threatening kaiju, will be obliged to fight for dominance to keep his title as King of the Monsters. Now in the clip we see they just roar at each other, and it may well be 2 separate clips from different parts of the film just stitched together as they have been plucked from the full trailer that's probably coming sometime soon, but I'm sure this is part of the naval ship bout, which I think will be their first meeting. Now onto the ships and the collar, I really want to know who is bringing them together to fight. Is it Monarch, or is it the regular army, or is it another shady organisation like Charles Dance's crew from King of the Monsters? To be honest, I think it's fair to say it looks like Monarch or the regular military, as there is a lot of ships you can see here, not just one, so this is an organisation with a decent amount of money and backing. What I want to know is, why would they want Kong and Godzilla to fight? Have they decided they want Kong to be King of the Monsters and have grew tired of Godzilla ruling, or are they simply getting Godzilla to eliminate kaiju they believe could be a threat? I'm really not sure at all. I feel they could be wanting Godzilla to take out Kong as he is king of Skull Island, and they want to use Skull Island as a kaiju sanctuary instead of kaiju just roaming the earth. So obviously Kong would oppose a mass migration of kaiju to Skull Island, as it would upset the island's ecosystem that he preserves, and obviously it would challenge his throne. Either way, I am super interested to find out who's behind the fight making it happen, and who the hell got that collar onto Kong. Honestly, good job, mate. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you make of the footage, as I want to hear from you, all of your theories and stuff like that, and what you make of the first look at Kong and Godzilla in this film. I really wish we got a full trailer, but at least this is the start of the marketing campaign, and we can look forward to seeing more and more. To me, if you do want my quick sort of review about this 3-second clip, it's looking pretty damn good. The CGI looks brilliant, and it looks like they're actually going to fight during the day, which a lot of people will like. And Kong's size is looking really good. He's looking on point. He's been growing since the 70s, and hopefully he's decently sized up for the fight with Godzilla. Also, I kind of want to go over my theory of what's going on and what's really going to go on throughout the course of the film. So my theory for the film, even though we only have seen 3 seconds, is that they're going to be forced into a fight for some unknown reason, either by Monarch, the military, or a completely new organisation. One of them will win, I think. Adam Wingard said that one of them will win. I believe one of them will come out on top and become king or the alpha for a while. The story will progress, a new threat, either being Mecha Ghidorah, Mecha Godzilla or Destoroyah, will show up. My money is definitely on Destoroyah being the one to show up and be the new big bad threat, as the oxygen destroyer was used in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Plus, they don't even have to call the kaiju Destoroyah and get the rights and all that. They could just give it a totally different name and look, as it's all sorts of crustaceans mutated together and changing. I think they could do something really cool with that, something completely different from all the other kaiju, something pure disgusting and almost Lovecraftian. Then Godzilla and Kong and maybe even other kaiju will team up to bring it down. Then, obviously, as the dust settles, Godzilla and Kong will be the last two standing, and they will show one another respect, and they will respect each other as equals, and then part ways. I just hope in between all that badass kaiju action, there is actually a decent human story for once. Anyway, that was my takeaways of that 3-second clip for Godzilla vs Kong. I cannot wait until we can get some more information on this one, bring it all down, and once we finally get a trailer and we can do a fucking trailer breakdown on some kaiju again, it feels good to be talking about it again, definitely. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you very much for watching, and good night.